What if we just talk about pizza for like an hour? I think that sounds really awesome.
Would you rather have unlimited jumpers or unlimited jumps?
But like everything about my Void video, I was just kind of like, I loved how I did it. If I didn't join levels, I probably wouldn't be on Lifesteal either. This is really funny because at one point I had that written down as a video idea.
Alright lads, welcome back to InsideMC, the part of the podcast where I sit down with an amazing guest every single week, and this recording is coming very, very late. I normally have a lot of time to edit, but sadly due to scheduling and all that kind of jazz, this one's going to be recorded, or has been recorded, quite late compared to upload. However, doesn't matter, because we're finally doing it, and I'm joined with the amazing JumperWho.
Hi! What's up?
Welcome, how are you today?
I'm doing really well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Even though it's raining, even though it's meant to be cold outside, it's still oddly very hot in England right now, and I can't understand it. Last night there was a thunderstorm. For English people, you know when we're recording this now. There's actually thunder and lightning. It was mental.
Yeah. Honestly, like I just like moved, so weather's been different, but I've been chilling.
That's one of the reasons why this had to be delayed constantly. It was either that or we did record on that Friday. However, it would have been 2 podcasts in the same day right before going on holiday. So I prefer this anyways. This is nice.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Before we get into talking about you and learning more about you today, I always like to give the introduction for you to let us know who you are. Who are you? What do you do? And if you have a fun fact either about yourself or just in general.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm JumperWho. I do Minecraft content. I do like mainly content like long form YouTube videos on Lifesteal mainly, which is the server I'm on. Here, what else? Was a like fun fact?
It doesn't have to be about you. It could just be like a fun fact you have in general. Anything, right?
Fun fact I have in general. Oh, I don't know. This is tough. Oh, okay. So I was in class the other day, and we were talking about pizza for like an hour straight. And my fun fact is like we were sharing our favorite pizza toppings, and my favorite pizza topping is olives. But the person in front of me said that, and I wanted to be different, so I said onion. So I guess my favorite pizza topping is onions, and that's my fun fact.
I'm quite big. I do whenever my parents make dinner now, if we have chips, they always add onions on top as well, and it's so nice.
Yeah.
Chips with cheese, but not like melted into the chips. Like just like actual like cheese grating and onions on top. So nice. If you've ever tried it.
Yeah. What if we just talk about pizza for like an hour? I think that sounds really awesome.
Well, I mean, we genuinely can if you want to. The thing about inviting you on the podcast is you can either interview or talk about anything you want to talk about. So if you want to do an hour pizza recording, we can do an hour pizza recording.
It's okay. I already sat in a random class for an hour talking about pizza. I don't think I want to do that again. That was not fun.
Well,
so we can talk about whatever you have to talk about.
Well, on the topic of pizza.
Okay.
We found out before this podcast that you have a famous birthdays.
Oh, yeah. How does that relate to pizza?
It's just a perfect transition. It's a sort of trend we have going that like I just transition from nothing to something and it works perfectly. So
that was beautiful. Yeah, I also just figured out I had a famous birthdays, and I had no clue. But the funny thing is, I have a famous birthday, but my birthday's not even on there. So
you also don't have a picture.
Right.
Well.
Yeah, I'm just really anonymous and mysterious, I guess.
I would call you faceless, but you're not anymore. You face reveal.
I am not. I did. That was fun.
Why? How comes you decided to face reveal?
Because like I don't know, I was like on a lot of trips with like mainly like Lifesteal people this summer. And we all like went to Japan, and we like there was a lot of planned like IRL stream. Like Bacon planned one, the Rapchu did, like which are like a few of my friends, and I was like, okay, well I don't want to miss out. Like I don't want to get FOMO, and so I just decided, you know what? Let's just face real, right? Let's just do it. So I did, and I planned this out like 2 weeks before the trip. Because like all of them were already planning streams, so I was like, okay, I'll be the first stream, and let's just do this like really funny prank where they pretend to leak my face. And the reason I did that is because like I knew it would just like be very clip worthy, and so I thought that was funny. And so and it worked because like this random guy, I don't know who it was, but this person posted like my face reveal clip on YouTube after, and it just like randomly got like over 100,000 views. So like the prank worked very well.
Wait, so what you're saying
And
is if
yeah.
I want Inside MC to blow up, I just got to post like 5-second loop over the animation instead of having JumperWho sitting down. I just have like a 5-second loop of your face reveal, and then I turn it into a
I
shot.
guess. Sure, yeah. I give you permission.
No, I like the animations. They kind of become a staple of Inside MC now.
Yeah.
I guess that's what's nice about the podcast is you kind of advertise the idea of you coming on without having to like, well, you can just talk without having to show your face. Or for instance, I'm in my pajamas right now. I'm not exactly dressed for the occasion.
Yeah.
But I'm comfortable and I get to yap.
That's good, yeah.
So do you plan to do like, you haven't streamed in a month, sadly.
Yeah.
Do you plan to...
yeah.
Oh yeah, you go.
I was gonna say, like, the whole reason that is because, like, I stopped streaming, like, just, after, I had a little trip for Japan, which is, like, I can't, like, I'm not gonna exactly say where, but I had, like, a little trip for, it was not, unfortunately, but actually, fortunately, because the Minecraft movie apparently is gonna suck, so I don't want to even be in it, anyways, but, I had a little trip before the Japan one, and, like, during that, it was an awesome trip. I, like, had fun, like, with, like, friends and everything, and after that, like, I think I only streamed like once or twice after that, and I like slowed down because I was just, you know, having fun, just like hanging out with like this friends more and everything after the trip. And then I went to Japan, which was a 2.5-week trip, so obviously that was like really long, and I streamed like once during that, obviously for the face reveal, but then I was just enjoying my trip, and I had like only like 5 days in between there and like moving to college. So I didn't really have like any time because I was just, you know, packing up all my stuff and like getting ready to go and everything, which like I wish I prepared more because it took me so long to get everything for my setup. But yeah, I haven't streamed in a while because of that. But I just got my Wi-Fi working in my dorm, and I realized my upload speed and my download speed is just infinitely better than it was at home. So just I can actually still stream. So I'll probably do that soon, like when I have the time. But yeah, it's basically the streaming story.
When you come back to streaming, then do you plan to use a Facecam?
Probably not. I face revealed like mainly so I can be part of like other people's things, and also when I go to like conventions and like VidCon and stuff, like I can just hang out with like my friends and everything without worrying like, you know, my face getting leaked or anything. Like that was a big thing. It's like last VidCon, I had to like avoid being in a lot of pictures, and I had to like decline a lot of stuff because I didn't want my face getting leaked. So like the main thing I face revealed is just to like have that fear go away, and so I can like be a part of things. But like for my content, it's just gonna stay the same. Like I didn't really post about it on Twitter either. Like I kind of just, you know, kept the face reveal to, you know, the stream, and then whatever anybody else post about it.
So it's basically the same reason I did. For instance, like I post my face whenever I go to conventions so that people know what I look like. I don't plan to ever like do a Facecam stream because I prefer to just stream behind a PNG, hit live, go play some Minecraft, and then go from there.
Yeah. That's fair, yeah.
What about the name? Geez, we're rapid firing these. Oh my god, this is more like a questionnaire than a podcast. That's fine.
Yeah.
What about the name JumperWho then? Where does that come from?
It's very interesting. I feel I've had this name since I was like 7 or something. I was very young. Like I started playing Minecraft when I was like 7 or 8, but like I played it on my phone and iPad, like one kid does. But like during that, obviously I didn't want to pay for a Minecraft skin because in Pocket Edition you can like pay for skins, and I didn't want to do that, so I like just scrolled through all the free ones, and I found my favorite one, and it was called Jumper ? And it was basically like a Minecraft Steve skin with like a jumper on, and I was just like, okay, this is cute, it's free, let's do it. So I only wore that Minecraft skin, and in Pocket Edition as well, like back then, you could like whatever skin you chose would be like the name, like your renamed like thing on Pocket Edition. So like I was always Jumper ? Playing on my phone, my iPad or whatever. And then finally like my dad got his new laptop, and so like he gave me his old one, and I finally got like Java Edition, and I was like sitting with him on the couch one day like making my account, and I was like, how do I make it? Like what do I do? And so like I opened up like Minecraft Pocket Edition, and I saw like my skin, and I was like, oh, Jumper ? Let's just do that. That's like been my name. But you can't have a question mark like as a like a character on Java Edition. So I went through all of the question words, like who, what, when, where, why, how, and I like set it after Jumper, and then just picked the one I liked the most, and it was JumperWho. And so that's how I got it.
Would you rather have unlimited jumpers or unlimited jumps?
Unlimited jumps, probably. I feel like unlimited jumpers would get a little impractical.
What if you had to? Would you rather have to wear a jumper every single day for the rest of your life, or have to jump at the hour mark for 24 hours every single day?
Jump at the hour mark, probably.
So that means you'd have to set an alarm to wake up, so you wouldn't even be able to sleep properly.
I mean, I wake up a lot in the middle of the night anyways. It's not a big deal.
But every hour?
Every hour? No, I got that. I feel like wearing a jumper every day. Like, imagine you, like, go somewhere hot during the summer or something. You're just, like, and then, like, is, like, sweating or whatever, like, in a jumper. That would be so uncomfortable. Like, at least if I, like, jump every hour, I can get, like, a little fit or something. Like, my legs would be, like, extremely buff or whatever. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, true. Do you enjoy?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy like athletics? Have you like growing up? Did you ever do like PE?
Okay.
Genuinely serious, like any jump or anything like that? Or no?
Like, I did a lot of sports when I was younger, but that's mainly because my parents like forced me to. Because like my parents were always like, you know, you need to like have a hobby or like an activity or something. Like not just like go to school, come home and watch TV all day. So they're like, yeah, like just do sport. So I did, I think I did like soccer for a week. I did tennis for a month. And then I did, the main two I did was gymnastics and cheerleading. And like those were okay. I was never really into sports. So like as soon as COVID hit, it just gave me an excuse to just quit sports. And then I immediately picked up like Minecraft stuff, and that was my hobby because like I needed something like outside of school. So I just picked up content. And then my parents didn't like make me go back to a sport. And yeah, but like it's all right. Like they were fun, but it was just, I don't know, it wasn't my favorite thing ever.
What are you studying in college right now?
I'm doing like film stuff. I'm not gonna say exactly what
that's fine,
I'm doing with film, but it is related to like film because that's like the closest I can get to content creation. I didn't want to, stray away from that too much because like this is kind of all I'm interested in right now. So I decided to go for film.
Genuinely, that's what like the majority of people are bringing a podcast. If they're in college right now, most of them have gone down the film route, either to do something similar to YouTube, either to do YouTube or just improve their skills. And it's kind of what I wish I did. Again, I wish I had the mindset at this time. Do you want to know what I studied?
Yeah, why?
I studied accounting.
Oh, okay.
Because
I mean, it's not terrible.
So I wanted to go into law because I'm quite good with like, at least nowadays, I'm quite good with my words, like not a big fan of arguing per se, but you get the idea. So I was going to go into law, but then in year 9, my maths teacher turned around and said to me and my parents, he's really good at maths. He'd get a lot of money from accounting. So I went, oh my God, lots of money. So I studied accounting. Then COVID hit while I was studying. So that went down the drain. And
all right.
And now I'm trying to full send. Well, I'm not full sending content creation. Like I have a job, but content is kind of what I want to do now.
Yeah. So. And it's like definitely possible. You just gotta like keep going with it,
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's more of just, it's passion right now. It's just more of a hobby. I just do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not exactly seeing like exponential growth, if that's the word, but I'm having a fun time nonetheless.
As long as you're having fun, then I think it's worth it.
What, when you said you moved to college, so is this your first year of it then?
Yeah.
Okay.
My first year.
So it works different in America. So does that mean this is your first time doing the film studies, or have you done previous before?
Yeah, like before this, I was just like high school, like just studying going to high school for what everybody else has to go to high school for. And like my high school didn't offer like any like film stuff. So I just kind of, I don't know, this is my first time doing that.
Got you, okay. I mean, I said this was all passion and stuff for me. However, you've just hit 100,000 subscribers. Yeah,
I actually hit it on a call with someone, like sitting in my dorm room. So that was really fun. I didn't really have like my whole setup or anything. I probably would have joined like a big call and like with like friends and stuff. But like I'm really happy with like, what is it? Like, I don't know how I hit it. I was just like on a call. I hit it. I was like, yay. But it was really fun.
I think your content is amazing. I think you very, very
Thank you.
I actually found out about the way I found out about you is, well, at least to me, very funny. It's like not funny like haha funny. Funny isn't just like, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was scrolling through Twitter one day, right? Just scrolling as you do, the greatest platform to decide to scroll through, and this like montage, like this like 30-second montage pops up. So I'm like, okay. So I click on it, right, and it's a montage of of the Great Void War video. It's like not really a montage. It's more so of like a really epic edit.
Like an edit?
Like, I think I have it bookmarked because it's actually fire. And so I was like, oh, okay. So then I found out who it was, which was you. I was just scrolling through your content. So like I only found out about you recently because that video only came out 2 months ago. So I haven't known you for long. So I'm not gonna lie, but like I'm biggest fan for years. I have watched a few of your videos since then when I get the time, and the videos are really, really good. Especially that video is so good.
Yeah. The Void video is like I'm very proud of that one. I don't know how I'm gonna top that, but because like overall it was just like a really good story. Like so yeah, I'm really proud of that entire video, that how it came together. I'm working on another video though, so we'll see when I get that out. But yeah,
it's the issue of YouTube though. Like I mean, not really with me because my content is more interviewing, so you can't exactly better that. But like with YouTube, at least when I was doing mainly Insane Orbit's channel, you always want to better your content. You always want to make a better video than the last. But when you make a video like that, you're just like, I might have to settle for like a video that's not as good. Like a video that's still very good, but you know, like it's such a high like mark to kind of reach, I guess.
Yeah, you can always you can always make good videos though. Like I'm always like sure, I say it's gonna be hard to top, but like I guess I don't really care about that too much. Like I say it, but I don't like really care too much because all I know is like if I make a good video that I'm proud of, that I know like could still do good, like that I'm happy with that, you know?
No, of course. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like you can't like, make a good video, but that's the issue of YouTube is that you always want to make a better video at least. And like, I mean, the goal is always to get a 1 of 10, right? But when you upload a video that good, it's kind of a bit harder to get the 1 of 10 as well. As I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, I get that.
But then that's my opinion. You could turn around and be like, no, you're wrong.
I mean, hey, everybody wants a 1 out of 10. Like, you know, exactly. No one's gonna be like, oh, I really want a 10 out of 10 video today. Like, I don't want to see that confetti. Like, I don't think anybody's thinking that.
I want this to be the worst video I have ever uploaded.
Yeah, no, maybe someone out there wants that. I don't know.
So that video was, and correct me if I'm wrong here, recorded on the Lifesteal SMP, right? Oh yeah, it literally says the Great Void War of Lifesteal. I'm so stupid. Oh my god. Because I even wrote down on my notes the Great Void War, but then when I clicked on YouTube, it showed the Great Void War of Lifesteal. You joined in season 5, I believe.
I did, yeah.
What season is it on now? Is it on season 6 or is it
season 6? Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is my 2nd season.
How did you get into Lifesteal? Because I remember I saw into Forzavit, and I've had a few people on. I know like Pangy joined because it was at the start. Forzavit made an application video. How did you get in?
Yeah, I also made an application video. The 3 applicants that got in through applications on season 5 was me, Minute, and 4C. So
the same season as 4C. Oh.
Yeah, so same season as 4C. And I actually think I posted 3 application videos because like when the applications came out, I was told I was told that I should just post more, like by a lot of friends. And like, you know, try and get in, post as many applications as possible because, you know, it's really it's really good if they see like a lot of uploads like in a short amount of time. And so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna grind those out. So I posted 3 application videos within the like 1 month period of time that applications were open. And like I had like my last like application video, like out of the 3 that I posted was like my main one, like that I kind of like put out as, you know, this is my application to Lifesteal, and it worked, so that's good. But yeah, so I think for the past 2 seasons at least, there has been like applications. So like I don't think there was in season 4. Season 5 there was like a thing put it out like, hey, post a video, like tag this, whatever, get in, try and get in Lifesteal. So yeah, I was just one of the few on season 5, and then like eventually down the line, in season 5 there was like some mid-season ads, and a lot of those were taken from like applications as well, just like, you know, brought in later.
Your storytelling is kind of linking back to the Great Void War here. You go into like proper depth with your storytelling as well, because I mean, as far as I'm aware, that video was somewhat scripted, right?
No, not at all.
No,
there was no scripting in that.
But the Void War, like the teams and the joining and the when I say scripted, I don't mean faked. I mean as in like you had it planned out from like the very start, like what you wanted to do, or no?
Not really. Like I very much played that entire thing by ear. Like literally randomly one day, I just got a message on Discord from I think it was Bacon. And he was just like, hey, I want to do a recording. Can you pull up? And he told me nothing about it. And like I got in, and that was like the very start of my video. Like that's the first thing my video starts out with, is him, Zam, Mapic, and a call, all being like, hey, I want you to join this team. And like after that, I literally had nothing planned. Like I was just, you know, going with the flow or anything. And the main thing like that might be confused about is like in the video, like I kind of like the main thing for my POV at least was I was actually on a different team. Like I wasn't on the Void team, right? Yeah. As I was like actually on like Minute Text team or whatever, and that I did not plan that out as well, like either. Like in the video, I kind of explain it, but like I was trying to do like a certain thing like with this, where I was like, you know, trying to test like Minute's loyalty or whatever on the server, and like it turned out like he was like really loyal because we've been like allies on the server for a while, and like after that, I just randomly decided, okay, let me work with him, you know. Like, let me actually like pretend to be on the Void team, but actually be on this team. And then after that, like it was just completely like me just like leaking all of the plans to Minute. Like there was nothing really planned about it. Like it was me just like getting information and then just giving it to Minute, and then maybe like making plans on the server for what we're gonna do with that. But like it was, yeah, nothing at all was like kind of scripted about it, which is really cool. I think I like making like genuine stories.
Is there some kind of rule then about like recording his calls? Like I'm guessing if you're in Lifesteal SMP call, you're allowed to record, or is that just...
Oh yeah, you can. There's no rules about like it's like you record anything. Like it, there's no rules with that. Like it's a content server.
Like, yeah, as long as you're.
I mean, we're all friends. Like we're not gonna. It's just like we just record like videos together, like as friends too. Like we make content out of it. It's just. Yeah, there's no rules behind it.
There's more curiosity than anything. Mm-hmm. When you got accepted to Lifesteal, like, how confident were you that you was going to get in? Like, when you made the videos, were you like, these are absolute fire? Or was that part of you just like,
I mean, I was very new to content creation. Like, when I was applying to Lifesteal, I was at around 8,000 subscribers. Actually, I was maybe like 7.5 thousand. And which now I'm at 100,000, which is insane. But I think I was creating YouTube videos for about a year. I just started making SMP videos as well. Like I think I was very new to that. And so I didn't really know what to think. I didn't really like think, oh, I'm totally gonna get in. Like I wouldn't say I was doubtful either. Because like a lot of my friends were actually telling me like, oh yeah, you have a really good chance. And I was just like, okay, like I don't know what to think. Like I posted the video, I was hoping for the best. And then when I got in, I was just like, I don't know, just like it felt really great. But like I put a lot of work into it, so I didn't doubt myself. Like if I didn't get in, I was gonna be like, okay, well I tried my best. Like I posted 3 application videos. Like, you know, I'm proud of that in itself.
And which ones are they public on your channel then?
Yeah, I think I had 3 application videos, and then I took like the tag off of one of them because I really did not like the video. So like technically I have 2 up right now. The first one I think was, let me see, go to my YouTube channel. Let's see.
I'm looking right now.
Yeah, so the very first one was I solved an impossible Minecraft riddle. Okay. And I don't think that video I don't watch any of my videos like before I join Lifesteal because I don't really care for them because I think I just improved so much. So I don't even think that's a good video. And then the second one was Can I Find Minecraft's Rarest Mob? That one actually not a good video either. That one is like the main video on my channel I want to unlist, but I don't like unlisting videos because like, you know, like I worked hard on it at one point. And then the main one was Surviving Minecraft's Deadliest Hacker. That was like my main Lifestyle application video. And like, again, I don't really think it's a great video either, but like, you know, I'm proud of it because it got me into Lifesteal. Like a lot of my old videos, like sure, maybe they're not great videos, but like at the time, I spent a lot of like time and effort into them. Like I'm proud like of it because I actually posted a video. Like sure, like you could make a video, it doesn't, like maybe it won't do well or it's not good. You should still be proud of it because you actually like created it. Like if you create something, it's, you know, that's really cool in itself. So like, sure, I don't look back on them, but you know, they're still cool. They're still my videos that I'm like, I have.
And as we mentioned earlier, not every video is going to be perfect and not every video is going to be a 1 of 10.
Yeah.
You can still be happy with what you, even if it's not as good as your last one or it's not your favorite video, if you're still happy with it. At the end of the day, if you're uploading it to your channel, it means there's something about it that you enjoyed. You don't upload videos, like the same with podcasts. I don't invite on guests who I don't want to talk to. I only invite people who I want to talk to, so I'm happy to put this content out. I'm not faking it. So
yeah.
It's a very miniature change, but your skin after joining Lifesteal had a very slight change. Is that on purpose or no?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Like exactly.
So the goggles, they went from being like glasses. If you look at your iBan Minecraft Strongest Player thumbnail, your goggles are like open, or like at least like they don't have it. And then you look at Can You Jump 1 million times in 1 week, your glasses are suddenly pink.
Yeah,
and
so
only after joining Lifesteal.
Yeah, I actually, it was like videos in between, were like recorded at very different times. So I changed my skin like I think maybe a month or two before I joined Lifesteal. It was, or maybe around that time. It wasn't like exactly because I joined Lifesteal, but I didn't like my old goggles. It's like because I basically, how I made my skin was I took like a bunch of random Minecraft skins and just like merged them together. So like a lot of the like my old like stuff was literally just, you know, me just experimenting with different like aspects I liked from other people's like Minecraft skins. And so like those goggles were from like, I don't know, were from like one skin. And it's not a great skin, but I'm like, okay, I wanted something like on my head, so I'm like, okay, I might as well keep the goggles. And so like one day I was just like, I just can't stand them anymore. They're actually terrible. So I was in a call with one of my friends, and he was just helping me like figure out how exactly to make the glasses like look good. I didn't like the idea of goggles. Like they were supposed to be glasses, right? Like I didn't want to like make them like seem like they were goggles, like, you know. So I was just like, okay, how to make these look more like glasses. And so like I figured that out. But yeah, there was no like meaning behind the change besides like I just don't like skin. And there was no meaning why I had them like before. It was just me like taking random skins that I liked and merging them together, you know?
I think both variants are pretty cool, to be fair. Like with the goggles and with the glasses. I quite like both.
Yeah, I wanted it to be more like glasses though. I was never a fan of like the goggle thing. So yeah.
That's fair. What are some of your favorite videos that you've made over the course of YouTube then?
Definitely any one of my videos on Lifesteal. I guess like I think obviously like my main one is my Void video. Like that video, I'll actually like go back and like watch parts of it as well. Like I don't think there's anything in that video that I dislike. Like I just overall love that video.
It's a really good
which
video.
is like, thank you. Which is like it's very hard for that to happen for me, at least. Like whenever I post a video, I'm like, I always like look back on it and be like, oh, I could have done this differently. But like everything about my Void video, I was just kind of like, I loved how I did it. Which except yeah, like I don't know, maybe there's some bits I have to go back and watch it, but in that video I was watching it like when it first came out. I was watching it in VC with like maybe like 5 or so Lifestealers, like a lot of my friends, and I don't know, like just going through the video and like having like watching it with them, it just like also made me more proud because just like, I don't know, watching your video with friends, like especially like a really like big video like that, I don't know, it just feels like really rewarding. Like everybody was like really nice and everything, so it made me feel like really proud of that video as well. But that video was actually like mainly edited. I'm really surprised I liked that video, like, or like it actually turned out so well, because the majority of that video was edited in 2 weeks, which is like kind of insane to think about because it is an hour-and-a-half video that is like really well, like really heavily edited. And what is it? The last bit of my video, like I edited it in like majority in 2 weeks, but the last like 20 or 30 minutes was edited in maybe like 2 or 3 days. I spent like right before I uploaded it, I hadn't slept in like 40 hours because I was trying to get this video out. So like I literally went 2 nights without sleeping just to, you know, edit this video. And I took no breaks throughout the day. Like there's like a channel in the Lifesteal Discord where you can like log your editing hours, and at some points like I would log like a block of 24 hours of time without like any breaks. And so like I think total I logged, the amount of hours I spent editing was like 150 to 200 hours or something. So yeah, it was pretty insane, but it's because I got like motivation from like someone on Lifesteal. Like they gave me like a lot of motivation to actually get it out, and like they like sat down with me and like helped you know, make a plan of like, you know, how many scenes I'm gonna edit a day, and exactly what to do to get this video out. And that was also like a lot of like really helpful in itself, you know, to, I don't know, be motivated to edit that all in like 2 weeks.
I've got for these types of videos, I've got so much respect for the people who made them, because I mean I upload long videos, but it's also just sitting down in a call talking to someone and then editing it up to cut all the silent parts. Like it doesn't even come close to these kind of videos. And I mean just like the whole keeping track of it, the knowing what to edit, the knowing what to do. See, I'd love to make content like this, I'd absolutely love to. I just know that I don't have like, I guess, I don't know, with like balance and work and stuff, maybe it's just I don't have the time. But I think even if I did have the time, I just don't have that kind of grind set. Like I enjoy making like commentary videos. Like I want to bring the commentary videos back because that's what I enjoy. But these kind of videos, like I got a lot of respect.
Thank you. It does take like a lot of time. Like sometimes it can like at points like a lot, like I talk to a lot of people and they're like, oh, I don't want to edit today. Like I really just like don't want to do this. But Which is fair because it takes a lot of time and like it takes a lot out of you, but like in the end it's very rewarding, and also like there's a lot of parts of editing that like I genuinely enjoy, and like I don't mind spending that time, like the 150 hours editing something. Like, you know, at a certain point I feel like I shouldn't have spent 40 hours straight editing it because that's not healthy, but like overall it's just like I don't know, I think it's I don't know, there's a lot about it that I do just really enjoy, like no matter how long it takes. So yeah, but like you did like ask like my favorite videos, like that's definitely my favorite overall, but like there's a lot of videos like that I do actually like really love, like I said, like every one of my lifesteal videos I really like. So like the void one, and then I do like, I think the one I posted before that, I think that was not a lifesteal, that was like an event, but it like had lifesteal in it. That one I'm also really proud of. And then like my scamming players using parkour one, that one's always fun. It's a very different vibe from my void one. It's more, you know, just like a little project, like whatever. But yeah, so I think those are like the main videos I'm proud of.
You when you said the one before, you're referencing the I conquered every SMP video, right?
Yeah, that was on an event. It was basically, you know, 4 of like the bigger SMPs. So it was Lifesteal, Levels SMP, Bliss SMP, and Infuse SMP. All of the SMPs kind of came together to make an event, and it was like a civilization event. Like every SMP has their own civilization, and we just kind of see what happens from there. And so yeah, like I'm pretty proud of that video. I wish I posted it sooner. It took me like way too long to edit that. But yeah, a lot of people posted like about that because it was obviously like 4 SMPs, you know, coming together and making like an event. So there was a lot of videos on there that had like very similar stories. So it wasn't like an extremely unique of a story. And kind of like after that video, it's just like when I decided, okay, I want to make like the rest of my content like very unique in its story, because like something I find most enjoyable, most rewarding about making videos is like that unique story. Like I love storytelling, you know, like I can portray that in different ways, like when it comes to the actual story in itself, or like how I edit it, how I like explain it in voice lines. But if it comes down to like so many people have already made videos about it or had the same experience, it doesn't become like as special of a story. And so that's why I kind of just decided, like, I'm proud of the video, but like I'm more proud of other videos because I like having that unique perspective. So
yeah, I see issue when it comes to like, I'm gonna parrot you here just because I also want to show my agreeing here. It's like it's like 10 people are in a tournament and they all have like relatively the same POVs. Like you can upload your POV, but the only people who are gonna really see that, like if there's an entire community based around this one event or this one SMP or whatever, like you have with Lifestyle, like you have, I guess like it's slightly different because there's multiple SMPs, but for the most part, if someone else in Lifestyle uploaded a video, the majority of the Lifestyle SMP has already seen that. Like,
yeah, a lot of the SMPs, sorry for cutting you off, but a lot of the SMPs in that event, like a lot of things like events and like clashed with each other, and like everybody was doing maybe the same thing at one point, right? So that's like it, even though there was like a lot of different SMPs and a lot of different perspectives in some things, like main events could be like overlapping, right? And I just like having everything like pretty much completely unique. Like with the Void video, there was a lot of like other, POVs about it. Like what was unique to me is I actually made it so, like I was the double agent or something, like in the war. Like I kind of tried to make myself a main character in a way so I could have that unique perspective. And I think that's kind of what made my video really good, is because I had that like such a cool perspective in it, Like all the videos in the Void War are absolutely incredible, and everybody has a unique perspective. Like even though everybody was pretty much doing the same thing, or there was a lot of like similar stuff happening, everybody like on Lifesteal knows how to everybody on Lifesteal very much knows how to play, so they have something unique about it. I think everybody pretty much understands that, so that's what I think is like really cool. Even though the Void video, like some of it could be repetitive in other in videos, in different people's videos, it's not really, because everybody just kind of put themselves in position for that not to happen entirely.
You have an awful habit. Well, it's not awful per se, but you have a habit of being a double agent, don't you?
I mean, which other video are you referencing, or like anything else you're referencing?
No, I just mean your most recent 2 videos. You don't really.
Yeah, the one, the one before that, like I wasn't really planning on it. It just like it kind of happened. I don't know, cause like I was mainly like not even trying to be a double agent in that one. I was more going for like the whole like loyalty theme, because in the Civ event video, I was still sticking on like, oh, I don't want to betray a teammate kind of thing. And since Lifesteal like team was my original team, like that's why I stuck with them. So I wasn't like trying to be a double agent in that one. More like I would more say for that. I was just going with the whole like stick by the team kind of thing. The Void War, I was very much intentionally like being a double agent. Like that one, it was just it was very, very intentional.
Does your next video, can we get some hints towards your next video?
Yeah, I think I've said this before on stream, but it's the first week of Lifesteal Season 6. Like, I guess I won't say, like, how I am, packaging it or the exact story I'm following, but it's basically just the events of the first week of Season 6. So it's not, like, this big story like the Void War everything, but I have a really cool way to, like, format it, so it's interesting.
Sounds very, very fun. I can't wait to see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I see. I haven't really. I should have done more research on this. I just didn't for some reason. This is thanks to Roman. So I have Roman who helps me do research with content. So this is them leading the way here. Mm-hmm. They said something about you being a part of or something to do with Levels SMP.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was one of the original Levels SMP members. So Levels was my first SMP. I'm very grateful I joined it, and I'll like say why later. But I think I don't remember the exact year I joined. Maybe it was late 2021 or early 2022 or something. But Level Season 1 was made up mainly by a bunch of TikTokers. Like all of us were, somewhat popular on TikTok and everything. And I met Throw Dark and True Original, which were the original owners of Levels, through Twitch actually. But I was like, got that, somewhat Twitch success because of TikTok. They kind of knew me from there as well. And Hero came in my chat one day, and then after the stream, messaged me and was like, hey, do you want to join like a content SMP? And I've been asked to join a couple SMPs before this, but for some reason I'm just like, you know what, let's do it. So I joined Levels. And like some of the original Levels SMP members that some people may know as like Flame was also an original Levels member. But yeah. And I've been on Levels, like Levels officially kind of like ended as a content server, but everybody's like in the server like hanging out a lot. So I would say like it's kind of still going as a friend group, but I've been on Levels like ever since. I kind of stopped uploading on it after I joined Lifesteal because I just like seemed my content was more fit on Lifesteal after I joined. But yeah, it's a really fun server. Like a lot of my really close friends are on that server, so I have a lot of respect for it. And I say like I'm very grateful I actually joined that because like I said, like I was offered to join a lot of SMPs before it, but something made me join Levels, and I'm very grateful I did because that's actually like if I didn't join Levels, I probably wouldn't be on Lifesteal either. Because, Levels got me into SMP content. And if I didn't do SMP content, I wouldn't be on Lifesteal. Like, I wouldn't have made an application or anything. Because before that, I was doing, like, hardcore content. Or actually, I wasn't even making videos before I joined Levels. Flame at the time, who's, like, on Lifesteal now, he posted a video that did really well on Levels. And that got the entire server motivated to start making long-form videos because all of us were TikTokers. So after Flame posted his long-form that did well, everybody was motivated to. So it got me to start posting on YouTube. So I owe a lot to Levels, and I owe a lot to like the people on there, like Flame and everything, because of how like he motivated me at least to start posting on YouTube. I probably wouldn't have done that like without him. So like Levels will always like be a server that I like really respect and I'm grateful for.
Oh, that's really sweet actually. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What are your kind of favorite Levels memories then?
Levels memories? I mean, there's a lot of like really sweet memories. Like I don't know. I remember like just meeting like everybody in Levels and how like nice everybody was. I remember when I first joined, I maybe knew like one or two people who left the server like a month after, but I only knew like a few people. And after that, I was just kind of like introduced to a lot of people. Like this is when I actually started talking to people more, like just like in VCs and wherever. Like I would usually like do a lot of solo like Twitch content and everything. So just like the memories of just meeting everybody. Like I think I remember meeting or like talking to one member on the server. His name's Jaden. I remember I would like just sit in a VC. Like I just sat in a VC one day, like after, you know, someone left, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna like stay here for a bit. And Jaden joined, and we were just like talking about whatever. Like I think at one point like we hopped on like Bed Wars or something, just like hung out, and I just like got to know him and everything, and he was just like a really nice person. And so just like those like little memories of just meeting people is just really, really cool. You know, like I don't remember everyone. There's like 20 members on levels, so it's hard to like remember meeting everybody for the first time. But yeah, probably that. Like server wise, when it comes to like server memories, like things that happen on the server, I would say just, you know, the like the random like team things. So like there was like a group of people I would always team with on levels, and just like the little things we would do were really like fun. I think there was like one member, his name is Team Kalal, or like we call him Caleb. And we would always just kind of like mess around and like what is it, like just, you know, troll him a little bit, just like all these like little things that we did, just, you know, get a good laugh out of. That was just really fun, and I don't know, I like looking back on that. I have a lot of like old screenshots from different like moments and times on levels that I'll look back on, and it's really cool.
There's a lot of comfort in community, isn't there?
There's a lot of what?
Comfort in community, as in like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like
Yeah.
you've kind of been in these SMPs, but you've never kind of lost these connections, or you've bonded so well with the majority of the people in them, and that's the comfort in community kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm really grateful for, because levels, like I said, levels as a content server officially kind of like ended. We all decided to like, the server was kind of like just getting a little inactive, like a lot. It just, you know, after season 3, it just kind of like slowly just started not being as active as people got busy with like other content things, or just more interested in other aspects, or like in other video styles, doing like other things. So we just decided to end the server as a whole, content wise. But the Discord stays open, and like every single day there's always just like at least like 5 to 10 people just hanging out in the VCs. Like we all just stayed friends, and that's just probably because, you know, while the server was still up, we just became so close with each other. And so like I'm very grateful for that.
And so these people, they still, like, how many of them are still kind of pumping out content?
Let's see. I mean, a lot of them are still going. Like, you know, obviously like Flame, who's on levels, he and on Lifesteal, like he's doing a lot of stuff right now. Like, you know, Pentar's on levels, he's also on Lifesteal, he's doing like a lot of content stuff. There's like a good like majority, I would say, like, you know, a good 50-60% are still like actively, you know, posting videos. A lot of them, or like a few of them, are doing a lot of streaming stuff, or just starting making videos. Like one of my closest friends on levels, her name is Emma. She just started like posting videos. She does like a lot of streaming and stuff. Yeah, like she just started like doing videos, which is really cool. So I don't know, everybody's still like, you know, active in that aspect. Or just like some people just like hang out and join calls together. Like we're all just, it's no one really, not many people just like completely disappeared, which is nice.
I sit around, and that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Your content creation career kind of started with, I mean, I know you mentioned how you did hardcore content, but more specifically, at least from titles and the thumbnails, you were doing like more building content, right?
Yeah, so I had no clue what I wanted to do when I started YouTube. Like at the time, like I watched Minecraft content, but like not too much. And so, you know, in my free time, I guess I would just like sometimes hop on a single player world and just like mess around and do my own thing. So it's just like, okay, I guess I'll make content on that. Like I didn't really like love it, but that's just the only thing I knew how to do. Hardcore content is pretty, like in my opinion, pretty easy to make when you're starting out, because it's like solo content. It's like you can kind of like have your own schedule. You can like, you know, plan your own thing, right? So that's why I started doing it. But after like not even a while, like after like a really short period of time, I just decided, you know what, this is not for me. I hated making hardcore videos. I don't like looking back on them. I just keep them up because they're like my first videos. So I don't really want to like hide them or anything, because everybody starts out somewhere. So yeah, the main reason I started it is just because, you know, that's the only thing I knew how to do. And then eventually I was just like, I took the leap, and I'm like, okay, let's do SMP, because I was on levels. Everybody was doing SMP content. So I was just like, okay, let's try this out. And I had a lot of help from friends. Like I asked, like every single day when I was making my first SMP videos, I would like hop in a call and ask people for advice and everything. And there's this one member on Levels. His name is Render. He does like ARG videos now. He would help me a lot with videos and just, like how to improve them. And so like that's kind of what helped me as well get into SMP content. So a lot of help from friends, which is really nice.
I want to steer it back to the videos. I know you said you're not too fond of them, but I still want to mention anyways. Some of like the builds you did in these are really cool as well though. Like
thank you.
Like the Neverport one, I don't know why that one stands out to me, but I really like that one. I mean, and they didn't do horrible, at least like if you look back on it. Like obviously they've probably grown over time with YouTube and both kind of as you've grown as a content creator. You mentioned how you had under 10k subs before getting into Lifesteal, and all these videos have, about the Neverport one, funny enough, all of them have over 10k 20k views. So like videos were still I based on your size, your videos are doing really, really well.
Yeah, I think before I joined Lifesteal, they were sitting around, I don't know, maybe like 10k. I could go back and look, good, but I think I was sitting around there, which is honestly really good as like a start. I'm really proud of like how they did. Obviously, I'm very grateful I did not stick with that because I didn't like it like anyways. But it was a good start. Like everybody has to start somewhere, so proud of that. I don't remember like anything about the hardcore videos though. Like I think because you mentioned the Nether portal, sure I can tell you about that one. I have no clue what else I did. Like it was a while ago. Yeah.
This is gonna be a bit of a weird question, but I just want to hear what you have to say on it. And if you genuinely don't have an answer, that's completely fine also.
Yeah.
Why do you think your videos do so well? Like why does like this kind of niche of video always do so good? And even when you don't put Lifestyle in the title.
I think they do. I'll go to like my Void video in particular, like so I can kind of like narrow it down. There's a lot about different videos why I think different things did well, but like I think the main thing is if you have good idea, a good thumbnail, and a good title. So like if you have a good title, a good intro, and a good thumbnail, I think a video could do well. And also like just how you like keep up the story, right? So like with my Void video, like the thumbnail, like I got it commissioned, and I think it's just absolutely like beautiful. So like I got the thumbnail down, like the title. It's very like the thing about like titles is if you have like a title and it's like very generic, like it's just here's an example. Like I'm not saying this is a video or out there or whatever. I'm just picking a random thing. But like let's say you have a video. It's like this is Minecraft's strongest sword. Like I feel like there could be so many videos like about that, or like I don't know, there has been like a lot of videos like about that or something, and like so someone has done something over and over again. To me at least, like this is just more of a personal opinion as well. Like I don't like to watch something I've already seen before. So with the Void video, I haven't like at least to me, like I don't think it's like been done before. It's like completely based off like a unique story that happened on Lifesteal, and it wouldn't even need to happen on Lifesteal for it to do well. Like it could happen on any server as long as like story is good and it's unique enough of an idea, right? And then like the intro as well. Like I tried to make the intro, something that's like captivating, like a good hook or something. So if like you have a good intro where it's like, people can be genuinely interested coming in, that also like really helps, right? So those are just like some of the main aspects. But like to me at least, like I don't know if like other people can agree the content space, but to me the most important thing is just like getting like a unique enough idea that like it's still like comprehensible. Like don't do something that's like, okay, I have no clue what's going on, but getting a unique enough idea where it's like people are interested in and it's like somewhat like you've not seen it before. I think a video can do pretty well.
Fair enough. I like that. That's good. Like I said, I wish I kind of made this content because it looks fun to make, but I'm gonna stick with my interview and hopefully soon to be commentary videos. But that's a whole other story / podcast possibly.
Like there's always like it's never like too late to do like something. Right? Like no matter what, like if you want to do something, like I'd say go for it. But like, like you just do it, right? Like you're not going to get anywhere if you just have this idea, you're sitting on it. You just have to get up and do it. Like it's not going to make itself, right?
Just jump up and do it.
Yeah.
With that then, unless you have anything else to talk about, you should probably move into the Twitter questions, unless you does another topic that you thought I was going to bring up and I didn't cover, or?
I think we're doing pretty good so far. We can get into Twitter questions.
This does not feel like a 55-minute podcast so far.
Yeah.
This has gone so bloody quick. Oh my goodness. It's been fun. Really fun.
Yeah.
So, the first one comes from Leo Vanker. And we're probably going to ask like a few dupe questions, but, once again, it's for the Twitter questions. So, like, rather than touch on it slightly, it's to touch on it fully. So, What keeps you motivated to make very detailed and effective videos for YouTube?
I think I stay motivated just because I love storytelling. You know, like no matter if the story is like super detailed, I just like trying to, I don't know, I just love just telling stories, right? Like that's always just been my passion. So like no matter what, that's what keeps me motivated. And also just like a small aspect of you just, I don't know, it's really like helpful, or I'm very grateful to like always be around like friends and just like people who also like make content, just like constantly being around them because you know they're motivated to make their own thing, which makes me motivated to make my own videos, right? Just everybody like just being around people that have the same passion as you is just, I love it, you know? Like that's also another small aspect of it. But it's mainly because like at heart I'm a storyteller. And so that's always gonna keep me motivated to just make things that I enjoy.
The next one then comes from Blinky or Blincy. I think it's Blinky. I always get this wrong. I'm sorry if you're listening to this. I'm so sorry. Will you go for the world record of jumps someday?
This is really funny because at one point I had that written down as a video idea. I think after I did like my million jumps video, I was like, you know what? I'll just do like this jump like series or whatever. Like I'll like continue on that because it was doing really well. And that kind of established like a brand for me in a way, you know, like because you know JumperWho or whatever, it's like in the name, it just very much established that brand. So it's just like, okay, let me write down that video idea, world record jumps. And then eventually, and then I did my my can't stop jumping video, and I was just like very sick of the jumping videos because I'm like, oh my god, I cannot do this anymore because each of those were an entire week. Million jumps video that took me an entire week to record, and that was just constantly spamming my spacebar. Like that was actually painful. Like I remember after the video, thinking, okay, so do I have arthritis or something? Like genuinely, my wrist hurts so bad. And then the can't stop jumping video, that was just like, I was just mentally hard because, you know, I had to constantly be tabbed into Minecraft. Like I couldn't do anything. Like there was a lot of points in time where I was just like, just always just staring at my screen, just like that. So that was also just like mentally draining. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going for the world record jumps. Like someone else can do it. I established my brand already. The jumping videos are over.
What about IRL?
Oh, that actually might be even more painful. I think I'd actually not love myself if I did that.
Damn, that's sad. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. We'll see. I get really bored.
This one's from Cannon Potato. Do you like trampolines? Because, well, you jump.
I mean, hey, I used to be a gymnast and a cheerleader, so but that was fun. Like I knew how to do like flips and everything, so but I'd say yeah, trampolines are pretty cool.
A sports conversation there, so and now you're a Minecraft YouTuber, who would have thought?
Yep.
And then the final one comes from Typhoon Ed. These are some really, really good Twitter questions. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games?
Oh my god.
Or games, unlimited games but no games?
Probably the first one. What was the first one?
Unlimited bacon but no games.
Yeah, and then this. Okay, so unlimited bacon but no games. What's the second one?
So the question is, would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or games, unlimited games but no games?
The first one, and like, okay, yeah, this is really funny because like the question shouldn't be that deep. It should be like a simple, oh, this one. But I actually saw like a TikTok about this, about this question, and so if you look at the order of like how things are said, right? So like the first one's like unlimited bacon. So you get unlimited bacon, but you don't have games, right? So you guarantee get unlimited bacon though. Like you have that. But the second one is like games, unlimited games, but no games. But no games comes last. So even though you have games, but unlimited games, it cancels out because of the no games. So the second one, you get nothing. So in the first one, you at least get unlimited bacon. So that's the right answer.
It's like if you do like 10 times 5 times 7 times 8, add 29 minus 5, and then you times it by 0.
Yes. So the second one is like is multiplied by 0, but the first one, it's just like plus 0.
So much lore.
Yep.
I respect that.
So there is actually a right answer to that question that not many people know of.
And you solved it.
I solved it by a TikTok, so yay!
Let's go! Woo! Well,
yeah.
With that being said then, and to end on a high note there, that sadly brings the end of this week Inside MC.
All right. That was really fun.
It was. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thank you for inviting me. That was awesome. Glad to be here, even though it took a little bit. Glad to be here.
No worries. Before the outro, however, though, I always like to give this segment for you to promote yourself. For anyone who's listening to this podcast and thought, damn, this person's amazing. Oh my god. Where can they find you?
I think it's just JumperWho everywhere. JumperWho on YouTube is my main platform. JumperWho on TikTok. I just repost my YouTube videos, so if you want to watch them in TikTok format, go ahead. Twitter. I don't post on Twitter a lot, but when I do, it's pretty awesome. Do I have any? I don't know if I have any other social medias. Oh, Twitch as well. I stream sometimes. I'll try and stream more if I have the time. But yeah. There we go.
There we go. Well, with that being said, thank you all for listening. This has been Inside MC. Stay safe. Don't eat too much bread. Pieces.